What's going on, everybody? It is Triple Crown 24 back today, just trying to get everything aligned right here. My first day back in the saddle since the Dallas card show. Funny enough, some of the cards I purchased the last time I went to the Dallas card show actually popped in a PSA submission while I was gone. That tells you how backed up it's been. It's been pretty backed up. So this is the value TCG submission that was sent off in early December 2020. I believe this is our final submission from 2020 that is still outstanding, which is good to see. This is a 39 card submission for one of the few times this has happened. Most of the cards are actually mine, but we have a little over a dozen or so that are for other people as well. So I just wanted to go ahead and put it down in video. This will be different from what you're used to seeing on my channel, and I don't have as much knowledge about a lot of these, so I can't really give my insights that I normally do. So this will probably be pretty straightforward today, but let's go ahead and get into it. Appreciate everyone who may join me here on the live chat. I don't know how many people will be joining me on this Monday morning, but let's give it a go. I am familiar with this one here. This is for my friend Ed Wesker Griff here on YouTube. What's up, Ed? Two cards for him. First one up is this 1999 Pokemon Jungle First Edition Pikachu. Got a mint 9 on that one. So very strong start to the submission for Ed. And then this one here, we have the Space Godzilla Def Corona from 2020 Magic the Gathering. This card was released in January 2020. And yeah, I'll let the card speak for itself. So there you go, Ed. They are finally back for you. Hopefully you got what you're looking for. What's up, Scott? You are just in time, my friend. I'm going to show off your cards next here for Big Scott 35. That's a great YouTube channel. Go check him out. He is in the live chat here. So we stream this here. All right, a lot of Charizard coming up in this portion of the submission. So starting off with all Pokemon, and then we'll have Yu-Gi-Oh! In the second half. So 2020 Pokemon Sword and Shield, I believe that's what it stands for. Darkness Ablaze. This is the full art Charizard VMAX. Got a Gem Mint 10, so good way to start it off. I'm learning more and more about these. I definitely know more about these than when they were sent off. Same card here, also a Gem Mint 10, so good way to kick off the festivities. 2017 Sun and Moon Shining Legends. This is a Shining Mew Hollow. Looks really sharp, actually. I like this one. Mint 9 on the Mew. This is from 2016 XY Evolutions Charizard Hollow, reminiscent of the OG Charizard that's worth so much these days, and it's kind of the grail card in Pokemon, it seems. This one was also a mint 9 on the Charizard. Here's the reverse foil. So instead of the image with the character being foil, the rest of the card is foil. I might like these a little bit more. I don't know what it is, but I like these reverse foils a lot. I got a mint 9 on this one as well. Then we move to Charmeleon, same set, got a mint 9. And got to go for the full run, right? We got a Charmander, same thing, reverse foil, near mint to mint 8 on Charmander. Then we've got a Sun and Moon Hidden Fates Lucario Hollow. Got a Gem Mint 10 on this one. Cool looking artwork on that one. This one, the artwork on this one is just stellar. This might be one of my favorite cards in the submission here. 2016 XY Evolutions M Charizard EX Gem Mint 10. And just, there's a lot going on with this one, but it looks super cool. So that is pretty awesome. And last but not least, a Blues Tactics full art from Unified Minds. Got a Gem Mint 10. So Scott, I think you did pretty well overall. Not sure what the expectations were on all these, but it seems like you crushed it, or at least did fairly well. You'll have to let me know. So there you have it. All right, next up, this is for Darren T. Darren, you had one card in this one. Thank you for jumping in the submission as always. 1999 Pokemon game Blastoise Hollow. We got a very good to excellent 4 on this one. You bet. Thank you, my friend. And then David D, you had one card. I feel like this was like a huge card, or a lot of people were talking about this card, but those who are more familiar with the Pokemon cards can let me know. This is a full art Pikachu VMAX from Vivid Voltage, secret rare. Got like a little rainbow like shine to it, and it's got this like speckle pattern. Looks really cool. Gem at 10 on this one. So David, there you go, man. 1 for 1 on the 10s. Cool looking card there. And then the rest of these are mine. So a few of them towards the back end of this were ones that I purchased at the Dallas Card Show the first time I went there. The rest of these were from a collection that I had bought probably back in like September or October of 2020. And I pulled these out, and you know, these aren't most of these aren't cards that are like super desirable. But for those who know how I kind of approach my store, I like to have cards that are affordable. You know, you don't always have to have the big time cards, and a lot of these are ones that are just, you know, they're cool. I think that they definitely drive nostalgia in people, including myself to some degree here too. So this was my first time. I don't think I did well. In fact, I wouldn't even say that I did, you know, good. I'd probably say like average to slightly below average, probably closer to that below average. So anyways, with that out of the way, let me go ahead and show you what I got. So this is the starter deck evolution Blue Eyes White Dragon. Probably the most recognized character out there. So you'll see a lot of this type right here. This one is the unlimited version. Got a near mint 7 again. You know, none of these will probably blow anyone away, but they're cool nonetheless. I was happy to get them slabbed up, and even happier to get them back considering how much time it's been. I sent in a bunch of the first editions along with the unlimited there. So this one is a near mint to mint 8. And I thought these looked pretty good. You know, the backs have like a little bit of wear on them. It looks like that they've been plated. That's something that I don't think I really considered too much when I was sending them in. So just when you tried something new, you got to learn. And the way that you gain experience, or the way that you gain knowledge, is through experience. So second one here also got an 8. You know, not terrible. I mean, these cards are nearly 20 years old now, but still was looking for, you know, at least 9s on these. So that's all right. Near mint 7 on this one. And then the fourth one was a near mint 7 as well. This one I was very happy with. This is a sacred card. So one of these video game promo cards, and these are typically not too difficult to grade. Generally speaking, you know, it is still 20 years old now. There's definitely been some opportunities for it to be damaged, but these always have fantastic artwork and shine to them. So mint 9 on the perfectly ultimate great moth. I will definitely take that. Very happy with that. Here's one of the ones from Dallas. It appears that these are out of order in the stack here. So we'll just keep going with it. But an Azura Priest looks almost like it's in motion there. Hollow from Legacy of Darkness, got a mint 9. These first edition hollows from the early sets just absolutely exploded last year. A lot of them have become a lot more reasonable again. So probably some opportunities there if that's something that you're into to finally add them to your collection. This is from one of the reprint sets. I thought this was an original one from 2002, which is why I sent it in. So the fact that it's a reprint and the fact that I got an 8 is definitely really disappointing for me, but still a classic card with Gearfried the Iron Knight. But yeah, I would have wished that was one of the originals. Again, that's just me not doing my homework or me being incorrect. Black Tyranno here, another one of these foils, got a near mint to mint 8 out of Invasion of Chaos. This one is from the original one, not a reprint. These are also technically promos because they're limited editions there, which typically indicates a promo. Obelisk, the Tormentor, Legendary Collection from 2010. Got a near mint to mint 8. Again, was looking for 9s on a lot of these, so disappointing, but it's still cool to get them slabbed up nonetheless. They are in the TCG size holders, which is very nice. I really don't like it when the earlier ones that I've seen in previous submissions or whatever the case may be are in the ones where they have the baggies in them. It just when these playing cards or trading card game cards get put in there with the frosted edges, just looks so much better. But Slifer the Sky Dragon Legendary Collection, mint 9. And then the Winged Dragon of Ra, near mint to mint 8. These were from a childhood collection that I had bought, and I would guess that most of these were played with, which is why they have that bit of edgeware, or the not edgeware, the backwear on them. Probably contribute to the grades, but live and learn. Something I know going forward. So, Megatins 2016 Blue Eyes White Dragon with probably the most recognized art, near mint 7. This one was one I was really crossing my fingers for. It's a 2020 Maximum Gold Dark Magician. I got this for super cheap, and a lot of these nostalgic cards, I picked up a handful of them, hoping to find some gem-worthy ones. This was the only one that I felt like really had a shot at it, and if you see what some of them go for now in 10s, they are ridiculous money because these golds are just, they're so sensitive and they're so difficult to grade. Anything that has foil edges is going to give you problems, so I got the mint 9 on it. You know, that's kind of just have to expect that with these types of cards. Just has a little bit of corner wear on the back, and that's really what did it in. This one here likely has a wrinkle that right down here. There's like a little indent right here. Must have missed that, or something happened to it along the way. But 2003 Red Eyes Black Dragon, excellent 5. This was my lone 10. If I had to choose one, this isn't necessarily the one that I would choose, but I mean, when you only get 110, you're probably doing something wrong, which was the case with me here, and I'll take it. Gem and 10 on the Red Eyes Black Dragon. So thankful to at least get 110. Wasn't completely shut out. Obelisk the Tormentor Megatins, near mint to mint 8. This one looks awesome. This one has like a Dufex technology to it, because that's how the ultimate rares are. And I always love Dufex on like the 90s cards. There's something about them that just look so well done. This is a 2013. I believe this is a starter deck or structured deck card. So you got this as kind of like one of the promos. These ultimate rares can be pretty sensitive, but this one got a mint 9. So I was very happy with that one there. Here's a Legendary Collection Dark Magician, mint 9. Notice the theme here. I like all the hollows. That's what I was mostly looking to send in here. A couple of these are the unlimited versions. This one here, I had a feeling it would grade a little bit lower because you can see the text, the name text is off-centered. This one got an excellent mint 6 though, and really not that bad. Even these in lower grades still command a bit of a premium. It's difficult to find one that's really below a 3 for under 30 to 40 bucks. So definitely happy with a 6. And that one was kind of one of those that I put in there to make this one potentially look better and hopefully help elevate the grade on it. I don't know if that necessarily worked or not, but I did get a higher grade on this one, and I'm extremely thrilled with this one. Near mint to mint 8 on this one. So that one was a victory in my book. So I'm very happy with that. I think this is the last Legendary Collection Blue Eyes White Dragon. Got an 8. And then I don't know what this one is even from. But it's another Blue Eyes White Dragon. Got a near mint 7. Is it a bad sign that I don't know what these are from? I know what these last two are from. So these were also from the batch from the Dallas show. I sent in 4 of them. One of them being that reprint that you saw earlier. This one is actually 5 of them. 2004 Vision of Chaos First Edition. Mega Fortress of Darkness. Big old whale here. Got a mint 9. These, like I said, these first edition holos absolutely exploded like at the peak of when Pokemon was going nuts in the market and everybody was getting into that. Yu-Gi-Oh kind of followed suit, and a lot of them have come back down to earth, but some of them are still pretty pricey, especially when you get towards those 9s, and especially when you get into the 10s. Mostly for the 10s, but the 9s on certain cards still haven't really come down all that much. So if you bought those back then, you're probably still doing pretty well. Anything below that is a little bit dicey, but Revival Jam, last one here, first edition, got a mint 9. So, and these are so old at this point. Like all of these first editions from the early sets are almost 20 years old now. A lot of them were played with. A lot of them were put into binders or held together in like stacks of rubber bands. So it is really difficult to find 10s. A lot of them, there's only a few dozen 10s out there, and there's a lot of really hardcore set builders who will only go after the 10s. So you got to compete with them if you go after them at auction. So I think that definitely opens up the opportunities for people to explore getting the 9s. But I'll put these in the store. Some of these I'm going to be kind of stingy about. I'm not going to let them go for what the market may say that they should go for right now. The rest of them, they're just kind of fodder for the store. I don't think that I'm gonna, be out anything on any of these. Like I said, I did well with the collection that I had bought, so I'm happy with it overall. Would I have liked to seen more 8s, 9, or excuse me, more 9s and 10s? Yeah, and there might be some people who roast me down in the comments. All right, go ahead. I'm waiting for it, but I'm happy with it. That's really what matters, right? So that'll wrap it up for me today. I have 2 more cards of my own that should be coming back from PSA this week. In fact, might even be a third one as well on its way back that were sent in at the economy and regular service levels. I have a new podcast episode dropping on Thursday. But go catch up on my Dallas Card Show recap video that I put out on late Saturday night, early Sunday morning, recapping my experience there. I had a great time and would appreciate if you check it out if you haven't done so already. All right, guys, that will do it for me. I got a lot of work to do now. So I will catch you guys later in the week. Take care. Stay safe. Be kind.